Hello everyone, it's Ben Frenzy and I'm back with another Space Police review. This is the second last one I have before finishing the theme, so it's pretty exciting. This set is the Lunar Limo and it's set number 5984. It has 391 pieces, so roughly 400 pieces for this thing, and retailed for $40, and it is actually the biggest alien vehicle in this theme, for those of you who do not know that. So let's get started. So the first figure in the set is the space police officer, and he is the same normal one from Series 2, except that he has a laser, which is pretty cool, and some air tanks. So let's take some stuff off. So after taking some stuff off, you can see his face, which is like most or a lot of space police have this face, and his face is used in other themes too, and it also has a really scared face. And there's the back printing behind the air tanks. So our exclusive figure in this set is Brick Daddy, and he is actually the leader of the Black Hole Gang. He kind of looks like a leader, so there's a back printing. And I'm going to take off his fedora and to show you a better look at his face. And this is actually a really good piece, but it's also glow in the dark. His face does glow, and it does glow well, but I couldn't get the glow on camera, guys, so sorry about that. And now for our not exclusive minifigure, we have Jawson, and he is in 3 sets in this wave of Space Police sets, and he's the only alien who is not exclusive, but still he's a cool minifigure, and he's actually the chauffeur of the Lunar Limo, so he has a really cool shark head piece and really nice face design. Looks aggressive, and I'm going to take that off. It is just one piece and some kind of lacking in like the printing, but I mean that's completely fair. Look how much time they put into this head mold. So here's the Lunar Limo, and as you can see, I'm filming in the daytime, so there are none of those really annoying shadows, so that's good. So now let's take a closer look at the Lunar Limo. So we are going to actually start in the middle, and first thing to point out is this antenna thing, which looks cool. It breaks off easily, be warned of that. Have some front printing here. It's like a golden cannon piece. It looks cool. These are all golden cups, and get 8 of them to represent a motor. Opening this, it opens like this. You can lift it up, and as long as your antenna thing is positioned the right way, it will not break off from this. So here is the interior. There's a sticker for the control panel. I'll move Jawson out of the way so you can see that. It's about as good as I can get it on camera, so sorry if it wasn't the clearest look. Brick Daddy is in the back, and you can't see there's a little action feature. The action feature is that you can like just lift this out because it is an escape vehicle for Brick Daddy, and you don't have to attach it to these studs. I feel like when I've tried that before, this thing just broke. So now let's take a closer look at his escape vehicle. So his escape vehicle is fairly simple, which is fine. It doesn't have to be anything complicated, especially since it's in a bit of like a tight space, but you can this thing is just supposed to like fly away, and he has like a mini gun. I'm sure you guys have seen this before. It's like a bunch of binoculars, and you can just rotate it like it's a machine gun. Don't think I did the greatest job getting that on camera, but I'm sure you've all seen that. Alright, so let's put Brick Daddy back in there. He doesn't really need it to escape right now, but let's close that up and move on. Now we're going to take a look at the back. Here the wing thruster things, but there are no stickers on these. There are on the wings on the front. This is a pretty sticker heavy set, but not so much on the back. It's a bit dusty here in the back, so sorry about that, but this set just always gets dusty for whatever reason, and probably because I've had it longer than most of my other sets. But here is a trunk with a sticker. There's another sticker for the license plate, and that says Brick Mamba. So this trunk can actually open up. Now, like, there's nothing in here, but it just may seem disappointing. But the idea isn't for this like to transport cargo, but to like put a space police in here. So I think the idea is meant that he's like hiding in here, going to ambush them as they open the trunk. But you could also capture them, or I've also transported aliens in this thing before. Alright, so now you can close it up, and it does not shut all the way, but I mean, like, it's barely noticeable, but I mean, like, the reason it's not shutting all the way is because he has his air tanks, so I'm just glad we got the air tanks, so you can, like, take them off, and then this will close completely, if not almost completely. So there's one last hidden action feature in the front. You guys honestly can probably see it though, or have seen it, but going to take a quick look at the detail first. So here we have the two wings with stickers. There's a sticker here, right there, and I know it's kind of hard to see, but there's another one on there, and I think it's mirrored on the other side, or like really identical. So yeah. There are the other stickers back here as well, and another sticker up here, and look, it's a golden Brick Daddy head. There's also this golden piece right here, and it is actually part of the hidden action feature. So if you see here in the front, there are lights. Oh yeah, there are also these lasers too, but they don't shoot. But this thing here does shoot. I mean, it's like a Technic missile, and it is pretty well hidden. I mean, not like completely hidden, but I mean, like, it's camouflaged pretty well, even though it's sticking out. And the way you activate that is by like pushing it back on this thing right here. There we go. So the way this works is it's just like a normal like Technic missile like cannon piece, except to put this piece here on the trigger, so it is easier to shoot and integrated well. So it's awesome, and you can just put this thing back in here, and see here, it'll just pull back as I push it in, like the trigger of the main piece does. Overall, really solid set. Almost definitely the best alien vehicle though. But there are a couple of other competitors that aren't as big to me. Anyways, the big disappointment of this set to me, well, there's two. One, it's not going to actually go into grading it, but because this isn't really the set's fault, but this is the biggest alien vehicle, which although it is definitely a good alien vehicle, and is actually almost as long as the Galactic Enforcer, which is actually pretty cool. But I mean, like, I would like a giant alien vehicle to like that's around the same piece count as the Galactic Enforcer, maybe even bigger. Maybe it could be called like the Galactic Resistor or something, I don't know, but that's not really a disappointment of this, but of like the actual themes that the major alien vehicle isn't as big as it should be. Here's a real quick look of the Galactic Enforcer, so you can see like how long this limousine is. Oh, and there's a glimpse of one of my other sets, and yeah, I mean, like, it's almost as big, so that's really good that they did that. This set is going to get a 9.5 out of 10 or an A, because going into the second big complaint that is affecting this grade, it's not that this breaks off easily, because if you're careful it won't, and it's an easy fix anyways. This thing also doesn't close, but I mean, like, I'm just glad you got the air tanks or the space police officer, and it closes very well without these air tanks. The big disappointment here is that this is the big alien set, and we don't even get a side build for the space police. I mean, I get the whole concept of this being like him like hiding in the trunk to like stow away, but I mean, like, we could get like a second space police officer, considering that we don't get many in the big sets of these guys. But I mean, it would be like a cool set, like boost it like 50 to 100 more pieces. I mean, like, even if they had to raise the price $5 to $10 to get, if we got a decent space police vehicle, that would be awesome. But the $40 price is good, and for prices now, it's like $70-$80, I think, on eBay. But anyways, also sells for like $50 to $60, which is a good price for the set. Do not pay over let's think. Say not to pay over $70 unless you want to get this set really badly. This is a good set to start with. If you don't have any other space police sets, as you get good minifigures, multiple aliens, and it's not the best set to start with, but it's a pretty good one. Anyways, that's my review. I hope you all liked it. Thanks for watching. Wash your hands and have a great day.